Welcome back to Living Local. The holidays are just a few weeks away, and the Toy Guy is out with a list of 2025's most fun and challenging holiday toys for kids.
And joining us today via Zoom is the toy expert Chris Byrne, also known as the Toy Guy, with a look at some of the year's hottest toys. Hey, welcome back to the show. What are your top picks for this year, Chris?
There are so many. We've been playing with these for over a year, so I get to share them now. This is the Lego Duplo Interactive Adventure Train from the Lego Group for ages 2 and up. Give the train a push and it goes around the track. It goes over the action bricks that bring the train to life. 3 different locations, a train station, a park, and it's just great for kids to play. 4 different characters and a beach. Really fun. $79.99 for 2 and up at lego.com or the Lego store. And then Dora Explore and Play Rainforest Casita lets kids make narrative stories all about Dora and Boots, and even Swiper makes an appearance. 25 phrases in English and Spanish, 7 action areas. Super fun way for kids to engage with Dora and her friends. And then for creative kids, this is the Fisher-Price Laugh and Learn 4-in-1 activity table and easel. Starts as a board that you play with, then it turns into an activity table, a drawing table, and a standing easel. And as you can see, there's so much for little fingers to explore. 3 learning stages, 135 different lights and sounds. Super fun. $64.79 from Fisher-Price and Mattel.
Wow, wow.
I love that. And I love that Dora's making a comeback, Chris.
You know, Dora's never gone away. She's back in a big way. You know, somebody else that we've had a great time playing with is For Real Coco the Tumbling Panda from Just Play. Give it a press and it's actually going to go tumbling off, have a super fun, great cuddly play. That's about $54.99 from Just Play. Right? Super sweet. Transformers Classic, back with Transformers Cyber World, and this is Scorponok. Starts out as the Transformer, converts easily to a Scorpion tank, completely customizable with different pieces, works with the 4-inch figures. $59.99 from Hasbro for ages 6 and up.
Oh, that's
cool. And then games are always important at the holidays, especially for intergenerational play. This is Exploding Kittens, the board game from Exploding Kittens in the 10th anniversary of Exploding Kittens. Now it starts out as a very calm board game, but then it turns into chaos mode as you try to avoid the Exploding Kittens. This is kind of a love letter to the Exploding Kittens fans. $24.99 for 7 and up. And then finally, a new take on Connect 4. This is Connect 4 Frenzy. It lies down instead of standing up. And the idea is you are trying to bounce the discs into the thing. Everyone's playing at once. And you got 4 in a row, and you win. $14.99 for 8 and up from Hasbro.
Wow.
I like that one. I like that
yeah,
one. So some of these hot toys are hard to find. Do you have any strategies for finding the toys that people want?
You know, the best strategy is if you see something you want, buy it. And write those letters. This is wish list weekend, according to the Toy Association. Santa is waiting to hear from kids. So that's a big help, too.
Yeah. And should people wait until, they should just buy it now instead of waiting until later in the season, right?
Yeah, I definitely think so. I mean, we had some slowdowns in shipments earlier in the year, but things are getting into stores now. And I think you go to someplace like Walmart, they're going to be really set up in the next week for things. But it's definitely, if you know what you want, peace of mind rules, and buy it now.
Right.
All right. So you gave us a sneak peek of some of your top picks for hot toys. What makes a toy hot?
You know, I love that question, because I say the hot toy is only hot if it's hot for your child. Every child has a different play style. Different things spark their imaginations. So finding those toys that reflect how a kid loves to play, their individual play style, is really important. A Transformers kid may not be a game kid, or they may be both. So really understanding who you're buying for is always the best tactic.
And you're the go-to guy for the toys. Where can people find all of your suggestions and your ideas?
You can find these and so many more at thetoyguy.com.
All right.
Chris, it's always a pleasure.
Yeah, thanks so
Love
much, man.
looking at these toys every year. Thank you for taking the time to talk to us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, for more information, you can go to thetoyguy.com.
And we'll have all those details posted at ourquadcities.com. More Living Local continues after the break. Stay with us.